Hey everyone, wolfpupKg, and today I'm doing my Christmas holiday Q&A, like I promised in my last video. And I have to talk kind of quiet because everyone's asleep, but I did want to record this just so that I can get it out. And I'm going to be holding my mic like this so I can talk quieter and still, you'll still be able to hear me. Oh, jeez, thanks clock. So I did end up getting quite a few questions. I'm really happy, so thank you guys for asking all these questions. And yeah, I'm really excited to do the Q&A. So first off was a question from Danny, the coder of Copious Dogs. You should follow him on Twitter. Danny asks, why did you jump into V like that? Do I sense a little bit of Vsauce inspiration? Yes. Next, Carter asked, have you ever thought about making a long-term series on your channel? Well, whenever I first started YouTube, I actually had a different channel called wolfpupKg52, and I was going to do a series, just Minecraft series. One was Flatland Survival, and the other one was a series about making adventure maps and playing my own adventure maps and stuff, because I used to do that. Then on my current channel, I've tried to do quite a few Sims series, and those didn't really work out. I did a Wolf Quest series that I think it was like maybe 12 episodes long, I think, and I played that game all the way through, so that was pretty good. But none have really lasted forever because something has either come up or whatever, but I'd really like to. I've always wanted to do a survival series, but before when I tried to do that, I didn't really know a lot about mods, and so the only mod I had was an outdated version of Copious Dogs, and yeah, some people were complaining about the lag and stuff. So I think now I have a better computer, and so it might be able to record and run that, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, we'll see. If you have any suggestions for a series you would like to see, please leave them, because I do read all of the comments, and I enjoy getting comments. So yeah, thanks, and I also like feedback, so thank you. Another question was, do you care if I call you Liba forever? Yes, I will care. Please don't. Next question was, what's your favorite cereal? I don't really eat cereal anymore, but when I did, I really loved Rice Krispies. But I remember another time, when I was in, I think it was kindergarten. It was either kindergarten or first grade. We were supposed to bring 100 pieces of our favorite cereal, and 100 pieces of Rice Krispies is not very much. So somebody let me try their Cocoa Puffs or something. I don't really know what they were, but they were really good. So maybe that. I don't know. He said, what is the meaning of life? 42? Does Michael Jackson scare you? I've never really been scared of Michael Jackson. I remember when I was little, there would be a bunch of jokes about him, and I didn't really know who he was, so I wasn't afraid. And then later on, I didn't really hear about him again until he died, so I never really got into Michael Jackson. I know a lot of my friends started liking him after he passed away, so I really have no feelings toward Michael Jackson. My sister likes his music. I don't really care. Another question was, have you ever pictured what a half mermaid, half minotaur would look like? No, I don't know, because I guess a minotaur just looks like an upright standing bull, and then a mermaid has a human body, like a human top, and then a fish tail. So I guess it would be a minotaur head with a fish tail. He also asked, are you and Danny dating? Yes. Will this question be featured in your video? And our featured question is, will this question be featured in your video? Yes. Walker asked, is Copious Dogs going to have birds? IPS Rascals. I'm not really sure how to pronounce your username. I'm really sorry. If you want to provide some pronunciation for me, I would be very pleased. Thank you. Asked, can you do more Minecraft videos on your channel? Yeah, I'd really love to. I'm planning a series soon about Copious Dogs, but if you want to see, like, I know Carter asked if I've done any long-term, or if I ever planned any long-term series. I would like to do a long-term Minecraft series someday, and yeah, but I don't really know, I don't really have any plans for it right now, so if you have any suggestions about what you would like to see, just let me know. And yeah, I'd love to hear it. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I used to have a lot of favorites, and I know what really got me into gaming was the Yogscast. I would watch them. I somehow got to their videos about 2012, and I started watching their Minecraft series and all their stuff. I just really liked them, and so then eventually I started watching their Yogscast 2 channel, which became Lamadia, and so I started watching her, and she's really the one that got me into games other than Minecraft, so that was pretty cool. So, and I still watch her, and she's pretty much the only person that I started out watching and I still watch today. So I'd have to say that Lamadia, Yogscast Hannah is my favorite YouTuber. Connor asks, how many dogs breed will be in the new update and what are they? Normally we like to keep that a secret, but just for Christmas I will tell you. Let me bring this up for you. What we do for how many dogs will be in the next update, that the number we usually try to keep as 9. I know once we've added 10, but other than that, usually it's 9, and we don't really stray from that. So it will be 9 in the next update. In the next update that adds new dogs, we have an update coming up that just adds new textures to the dogs, which is going to add so many, it's going to be crazy. But the next 9 are the Bedlington Terrier, Blue Tick Coohound, Boston Terrier, Chow Chow, Cocker Spaniel, Jack Russell Terrier, Pekingese, Rat Terrier, and Shih Tzu. And I have not started working on any of those yet. I've just got the folder all figured out for what's going to be next. So yeah. He also asks, how do you choose which breeds you put into the mod? Usually I take the ones that are the most suggested but for the next 2 updates that add new dog breeds, it'll be just breeds that were either parent breeds of mixed breeds that were requested of me to do for the giveaway, or purebred dogs that haven't been added to the mod yet that were requested in the giveaway. So that kind of got some line jumpers, but oh well, it's helping me get the giveaway done faster, and it kind of motivates me to do it more. Sometimes I get a little bit wishy-washy on doing models and textures, but whenever somebody's waiting to, for that dog, and I know they're going to be excited whenever they see it, because it looks like their dog, that just, I don't know, it gives me a little push to do them even better, and, I don't know, just put more of my heart into it. So, yeah, Madison asks, will you ever get a dog? That's a really good question. My mom doesn't like dogs, because she had like mean dogs when she was little, and so she's never let us have dogs. But whenever I move out eventually and have my own house and not an apartment, then I would really like to. But until then, I don't know. Our @CopiousDogs Twitter, which you should go follow, asked me, what is your all-time favorite TV show? I don't watch a lot of TV. I know, what have I really liked? I really like Bones, but I don't know if that's my favorite. I don't know if I have a favorite TV show. If I think of one, I'll put it in the description, but I don't think I have one, just simply because I don't watch TV. If there was a single wish in all the world and it was granted to you, what would you wish for? I'll probably have to go the very, I guess it's cliche route, and say I'd wish for world peace. But if I want to be more selfish with that, like if it could only affect me or something, I wish I had more money so I could go to school more. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I can go to school, but I don't know. I wish I could go to school without worrying about money, you know what I mean? And then have enough money to start something that I want to do, you know what I mean? It just sounds like a nice thing that I could do. Also asked was, are you and Danny dating? The answer is yes. This is another username that I'm having trouble pronouncing. Tom McMechen? Maybe? Again, please put a pronunciation thing. I'm so sorry. I hate it when people just murder usernames, but it turns out I'm one of those people, and I'm really sorry. They asked, do you think penguins and raccoons will ever be released as a mob? I think you might be talking about that video with that lady that found a penguin and then she found a raccoon. The penguins are actually from a different mod. I'm not really sure what mod, but yeah, and the raccoons are from our mod. But it's an Easter egg, so don't tell anyone. The penguins, I don't know, I think since they added polar bears, they might add penguins just to bring more life to the Arctic looking snowy biomes. But raccoons, probably not, because then they'd have to like open up. I know they've done like llamas and stuff recently, but I don't know, I feel like it'd tap into a branch that's would kind of be awkward for Mojang, so I don't think that they would ever add raccoons. Maybe like so many years from now when they're running out of ideas and they just want to add more mobs randomly, but I don't think so. Not anytime soon anyway, but penguins I think definitely are a possibility. Will I have a good Christmas? Yes, I will. We had our Christmas today actually. I'm recording this on Christmas Eve, and I did. I had a good Christmas. I think I might do a Christmas haul after Christmas, sometime when I have time to record, which I should have some time coming up. Yeah, and I'll hopefully be able to talk a little bit louder than I am now. Katie asks, which dog breed was your favorite to texture? That's a really good question. My favorite to texture. Let me look through them. Let's see. Oh man. I was watching one of Stacy's videos and I saw her find a collie, or maybe she just had a collie with her. But the collie, I don't know, just the way I blended the face, I don't know, I really like it. And so I think I really like texturing that one. I also like the ones where on the edge of their body, it kind of goes up onto their side, or whatever the underbelly color is. Every time I do that, I just really like the way it comes together. I really like texturing the Akitas, because they're kind of different looking, and so I like that. So, yeah, I think the texture I'm probably most pleased with is that collie texture, and my favorite dog to texture was probably the Akita. My friend the Red Trav said, what are your thoughts on the men and women in blue? I love the color blue. It's fantastic. Noel asks, what was your reaction when Stacy first contacted you? Oh man, when Stacy first contacted me, she commented on one of my videos actually. First she tried to contact me on Twitter, but I never used my Twitter back then. I do use it now, and you should follow me on Twitter, because yes. But she apparently tried to contact me on my Twitter, and then I think she went to my channel, and then she went to Minecraft Forum. I'm not sure what order it came in, but oh man, I thought it was just somewhere. I hated it. I used to hate it when people would comment about copious dogs on my channel, and so I thought she was just being an annoying fan because she asked us to update it. And so I was like, not super rude, but I was just like a little bit rude to her. And then I finally clicked on her channel, and I'm like, oh wow, because I saw how many subscribers she had. She probably had, geez, I want to say 300,000, but I'm not sure if that's right. That might just be a false memory there, but I don't know. And I was like, oh, maybe I should properly respond to her. And then I opened up my Twitter, and I saw that she had messaged me on there, and I was like, oh, sorry for the late response, because it was a couple months afterwards that I responded back. And I don't know, it was kind of weird. So my reaction was, who is this? Why are they commenting about this on my channel? And then it was, oh, I should not have said that. I should have been nicer. What was the inspiration for Copious Dogs? Actually, a lady named Crystal. Her name isn't Crystal, just her username. But she posted on the ideas and whatever requests and ideas for mods page on the Minecraft forum. And so I responded. She had made a few models actually, and the French Bulldog is actually her model, but she wanted me to texture it, and so it just stays in the mod. And she actually did another model, but I don't have it, so we haven't used it yet. I think it was I don't even remember what it was. But she had done a few models. She hadn't textured them yet, but she'd done a few models, and she was asking for help. And so I'm like, hey, I think I can, help out. And so what I did is I made a golden retriever. The golden retriever was the first texture and model I ever made. So I made that, and I sent it to her. And she's like, this is really good. So she invited me aboard. Along the way, some people tried to take my spot as texture person. A lot of people tried to take my spot as model person too. But yeah, eventually she just told me, she's like, I don't want anyone else to be the texture person. I want you to be the texture model person. And so what inspired me was not, I just saw her idea, and I thought, yeah, this is really great. And then eventually we lost contact with her, and so I took over the mod. And then for a while I moved out of my house, and so I didn't have any internet. And then Danny messaged me on Skype, and he's like, hey, you know, can I take over the mod? And so I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And so he took it over for a little while, and now I think we kind of co-own it, even though we've never really talked about who owns Copious Dogs. So I think we're both kind of the leader of it, you know what I mean? DH Callie asks, what's your favorite game and why do you love playing it? I think my favorite game, it's either Minecraft or Skyrim, which you could probably have guessed. Skyrim, because every time I play it, I find something new to do, and it's so cool, and I've played it for like months, but I can always find something new to do in it, and so that's really exciting. And Minecraft would be it, because I don't really play vanilla Minecraft anymore, but whenever you play with friends, because I just now got into being on servers, and so I don't know, it's so nice just to be playing with people, and it can be so much fun, because then, I don't know, like whenever I'm on a server with Danny, my creativity just flows so much more than when I'm just alone. And then you can add so much to it, like our mod, for example. It's boundless. You can just go on forever and ever and ever adding things, and it's great. She also asks, do you like anime? I do like anime, and she said, if so, what is your favorite? My favorite anime is Wolf's Rain. Yeah, not many people have heard of that one. It's kind of short, so it's easy to watch if you have a couple free hours. So yeah, well, more than a couple, but if you have some free time. And then she also asked, are you and Danny dating? Not anymore. Izzy Derp asked, what kind of chips are your favorite? Honey barbecue chips. And then Harlem Bakeoff asked, what's your favorite movie of all time? My favorite movie is Juno. I just think it's so good, and it's so funny, and Ellen Page is so damn cute, and I don't know, it's just really good, and it always just, I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time watching movies, but every single time when I watch Juno, my eyes are locked on the screen, and I can't stop watching it. It's so good. What's the current schedule for Copious Dogs updates? I don't really know what Danny's planning. Well, I do, but I don't want to tell you. So, my modeling schedule is I'm about to finish up the varying textures update. I've got like 5 more textures to do. I think it might be a little more than that. Just a few more textures to do until I'm done with the varying textures update. Then we just gotta wait for Danny to code it in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I only have 4 textures left for the varying textures update. And then I'm going to start working on new breeds, and I think I've got 18 of those lined up. I might have a few more, though, to do. So we might see another 27 dogs added before I begin mixed breeding, which is the next thing that I'm going to start mixed breeds. And so that's going to be a crazy huge project. It's going to be bigger than varying textures. It's going to take longer than varying textures. But in between there, I kind of want to add a few things, like we're playing with the idea of dog houses. We might add dog beds and things like that. So just fun stuff. So yeah, to use a laptop or a desktop. I used to use a desktop, but then when I started going to school in St. Louis, I couldn't bring my desktop with me because my mom thought that the apartment would get broken into and somebody would steal it. So I have a laptop, and that's what I've been using, and my desktop has been off for like a long time. How old is Copious Dogs? That's a really good question. I think it's 3 years old, but I'm not sure. I'll have to, I don't know. I will try and find the original post, and I'll put it in the description if I find it, and I'll link you to each progressively newer post if you'd like, and you can see how it's switched from Crystal to me to Danny, and having control over the post, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Whose idea was it to add the whistle to Copious Dogs? That was, I think it was the coder that we had before Danny, before Lego Pug 4, who did absolutely nothing for the mod. It was Drum and Tiaras. His name's Martin. I think it was Martin's idea. I'm not really sure though. We were all talking about it together with some fans, I think. So I don't really know whose idea it was exactly, but it wasn't mine. I did make the texture for it, but it wasn't my idea. And why is it still uncraftable? I'm not sure. I don't know. Are you afraid of Santa Claus? Claustrophobic. That's really funny. I wonder if you made that up yourself, because that's hilarious. No. I know, I really enjoy those pictures of little kids that are afraid of Santa Claus, because, I don't know, they just look terrified, and then Santa's just like, it's so freaking funny. Who is someone you idolize? Oh man. I used to be able to just rattle off people for this, but more and more I find, this is gonna sound terrible, I find the flaws in people, and I don't know. I don't idolize many people anymore. I guess I idolize Danny because he's so talented and wonderful. What's your favorite holiday? Oh man, it used to be Easter because that's the one closest to my birthday, and so I would just always be excited whenever Easter came around. But I don't know. I think it might be Christmas because this has been really fun. So yeah. Do you have any pets or companions? I have 2 fish and 2 cats. If you want to see pictures of those, you can go on my Twitter. And yeah, or if you want to message me on Twitter, I will send you so many pictures of my cats and fish if you only ask. And do you play with copious dogs? Yes. A long time ago, I downloaded the 1.6.4 version, and then I had that the whole time my computer didn't have internet. And so every time I would play Minecraft, I would play with copious dogs because, you know, it's the best mod ever, so who wouldn't play with it? And then later, we have a private server that me and Danny and some friends play on sometimes, and it has copious dogs, and I just love it. Danny and Carter asked, what and who inspired you to do YouTube? Back whenever I watched the Yogscast, eventually it started out I just watched them and then I would play Minecraft and watch them because then it felt like I had friends. And that's another story for another time. Then that launched into, you know, I wonder if I could do this. And then eventually I just started a channel and tried to do some YouTube videos. Like with my going up the St. Louis Arch video, if I didn't live near the St. Louis Arch and I learned about the St. Louis Arch and I wanted to see inside the St. Louis Arch, I tried to include all the things that I would have wanted to know if I did not have the capability to go up the St. Louis Arch, you know? With my videos like that, I try to share my experiences like that with you guys. And that's what I really like, sharing that information, because I think the more cultured a person is, I guess, their mind, you know, they can think more, you know? And so people get smarter, and that improves everything, I feel like. Carter, the 2 names that I can't pronounce again, I'm really sorry, Connor and Madison all asked some variation of what's your favorite dog breed and what's your favorite dog breed in the mod. So, my favorite dog breed, it used to be a Pomeranian. I think it still is, and I still really like Huskies. Just because they're so fluffy and soft, and I really like fluffy and soft things. And then, yeah, Pomeranian's the same thing. I just love fluffy and soft things. So, probably still one of those. And then, what's my favorite dog breed in the mod? I really like the Akita, again. I don't know, it's just something about it. I don't know, it just came together really nice, I think. And so I really enjoy that breed in the mod. Danny, Carter, and Connor all asked, how did you get into texturing? What inspired you to get into modeling and texturing? How did you get started doing textures for copious dogs? So, like I said earlier about, I saw the post on, I had never seen people model and texture. I didn't really know much about mods. This was me trying to get into mods at that point. And so, I saw her post, and then I saw her models, and I was like, oh wow, how did she make these? This is cool, I wish I could do this. And then she told somebody else, you know, what program she used and stuff, so I downloaded it, and I did the model, and then I was fiddling around trying to find ways to download the texture, and so I did that, and then I tried texturing it. I started coming up with my method that I still use today, and yeah, so I made that model in texture. She told me it was good. She asked me to texture the French Bulldog. I did. She really liked that. I made another model for another dog. I don't remember. I can figure out the order for you if you really want to know. But I don't know. She just kept telling me that my models and textures were really good, so it just inspired me to keep doing it. So yeah, models and textures for the Copious Dogs mod, that's where I started, and I tried making some other models and textures. If you ever want to see those, I can do a video on those, but like with all this stuff, you guys gotta let me know, otherwise I'm probably not gonna do it. Like I made a lizard, and I made a bunny, and I think that's it. You guys, I guess you know about the raccoon by now. So I've done some other mobs, and I wanted to branch out. I used to post in my bio or somewhere that I could do textures and models for other people if they wanted me to. And somebody did message me. They were like, hey, we're going to start a wolf mod. Would you like to texture for it? I was like, yeah, sure. Just let me know when you want to get started. They never messaged me back. So yeah, I really wanted to do other mods, but nobody ever asked. So yeah, Copious Dogs was my start, and it's my present. Finally, Izzy Derp, Fatty, Harlan Bakeoff, and Mr. Assassin all asked, are you and Danny dating? Yes, we are. Danny and I are officially dating, and he's my boyfriend, and so we're dating and doing the Copious Dogs mod. So yeah. So yeah, Merry Christmas everyone. I don't think I showed you my nails yet, so I will do that now. Let me bring up there we go. My sister did these. It's kind of scratched off because I've been working the past 2 days. This was a snowman. Maybe you can see it better on this one. No, you can't. His whole head is like gone. But she did little snowflakes on my fingers. So yeah, my sister's good at that kind of thing, because she's crazy. she's very artistic, and I don't know how she does it. But yeah, somehow I've sunk down while doing this video, so probably most of it I was sitting here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my Q&A. I hope me talking quietly wasn't too big of an issue, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. If you're seeing this after you already had your Christmas, I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. And yeah, I hope I can do something like this next year. This is the first Q&A I've ever done, and yeah, let me know if you like it. Let me know if you want me to do more. So yeah, thank you guys for asking questions. I was really nervous that I would not get any. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, look forward to that Christmas haul sometime after Christmas. I'll record that and speak a little bit louder for you. And yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and have a really good day. Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching wolfpupKg. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to me.